I'm starting my first seeds tonight, and in this video I'm going to talk about making my own seed starting mix, the cost of making your own mix versus buying seed starting mix, soil blocks, and starting peppers. I'm making my own seed starting mix for the first time this year, and I've been playing around with this a little bit, and what I ended up going with was 3 parts coco coir, 1 part perlite, 1 part vermiculite, and about a half a part of compost. When you're doing soil blocks, you want to get your soil just wet enough to where it holds its shape. You just take your soil blocker, fill it up. I like to go and level the bottoms off. Compact it down until you start to see the water come up around the top and the bottom, and slowly lift. Those look really good. Nice solid soil blocks. The reason I decided to make my own seed starting mix this year was because I buy so much of it. I figured I could save some money this way. But I did the math, which I'm not very good at, and I don't know if I really am. I know I could probably source this stuff cheaper or buy in bulk and get better prices on it. But what I paid for here, I bought a bag of perlite for $17, bag of vermiculite for $17, 2 coco coir bricks, which were $13 each. I still have some vermiculite and perlite left, so I figure I got about $50 total in all of this. An 8-quart bag of the seed starting mix that I usually buy is $7, so this ended up being more expensive. So if I decide to keep making it on my own, I'm gonna have to find some cheaper options or just get back to buying it by the bag. I got 9 varieties of peppers to get started tonight, so I'm probably gonna use up all the soil that I just made. I'm 6 beers deep into soil block making, and I finally got my first tray planted here. Sometimes when I have a few extras, I'll just throw them into one of these little 4-packs or something. But I make my labels with a thermal printer. I just print out these little stickers. And now I'm gonna get these covered with plastic wrap. You can get humidity domes for these, but it's not necessary. After a few days, you'll see some of these starting to germinate, and I'll just remove this plastic. If you had a humidity dome on these, after the first signs of germination, I'd vent them. And then once about 50% of them were germinated, I'd remove the humidity dome completely. I get more questions about starting peppers than anything else. And the main thing you can do to increase germination and speed up germination with peppers is to put them on a heat mat, and that's what I'm gonna do right now. Peppers don't need light to germinate, but at the first sign of germination, you need to get the lights on them, and I'll talk more about that in the next video.